I thought a family of squirrels was going to come shooting out of there.
It's camper innards.
God rest her soul.
You were definitely having a foot panic attack.
A whale's tail.
Cup holders on a hinge.
Or a high heel. It's like Final Destination up in here today.
You're going to blame me is what's going to happen.
What do I do?
Hindsight is 20/20.
Hey, you didn't see there, fellas.
All right, welcome back to the channel. We're so excited to have you guys back. And if this is your first time joining us, we've been doing some work on this 1976 RV, and his name is Harvey. And we've come a long way. Well, we haven't come a long way. We have a long way to go. We've come a medium amount of way. But we've got to tackle some additional projects today.
Yeah, so we are going to seal up these windows, paint the rear bumper, fix the step and paint it in the back, add some marker lights, put the ladder back on, just a whole bunch of different stuff.
Yeah, there's some general holes and some trim missing. We're going to have to get creative because I think it's broken, the original, but just some things we've been putting off. We need to button up and before we take this on too many more drives, which is hopefully in the near future. So
I'll keep you posted. Let's get to it.
Ella and I are going to try to tackle this back bumper. It's kind of a rusty deal right now, so we'll give it a little wire wheel action and try to get some new paint on it.
Up or down?
Up, lefty loosey.
Right, right.
Watch your knuckles. If that breaks free, you're gonna hand smash. Ooh, good one. Good job. I can crank too if you want. If you hold it on that side, I'll ratchet it on the back.
What does that do?
Watch, just hold it still. Can you?
Yeah.
Teamwork makes the dream work. Ooh, those are long. Hmm?
Hold on.
Always use the right tool for the job. You got your good pounding wrench there. There we go. Oh,
there it is.
Oh, yeah. Ugh.
Oh, there you go.
That's going forward. So push this button on the side. There you go. But now you don't need to push it. Like, you want to kind of do it slow. So just put it on there and just squeeze it gently.
I'm shaking.
Whoa, just gentle.
I did.
Easy does it. Here, put your hand on the back of this. No, like right here. Yeah. No, no, push it toward the bolt or the screw. Yeah. Good, good. It's out. It's out. Good job. That one was a lot shorter, huh?
Yep.
All right, see if you can do this one without me saying anything.
Impossible.
Good job. Great, you got it.
You said good job.
Because it was. Okay, so we have what may be some kind of a nest in here. I don't know how full the bumper is. Ella's going to get the leaf blower and try to blast it out, and we'll see if there's anything living in there.
We're blasting squirrels.
Do you think a squirrel or a chipmunk's going to fly out? Whoa! Something's in there right there. Oh, it's a nail. Oh, gosh. I touched something and had a freak out. I was.
Oh, good.
Okay. Does it look like there's a bunch of leaves in this end? Not really. All right, so you going to turn it on and we'll see what happens?
Yeah.
Oh! Oh, man. Well, that was pretty anticlimactic.
No
I thought
squirrels.
A family of squirrels was going to come shooting out of there. It was mostly just leaves and possibly rust. We're going to have to vacuum that up now. Bummer. Got the wire flinger 5000. Going to try to get some of this rust off and then hit it with some black paint. Ready? What you got going on here?
Have you ever seen a, oops, never mind, a Porto Power?
I have in fact not ever seen a Porto Power. Do we own this?
This is ours,
Wow.
all ours.
I didn't know we were living in luxury like this.
Man, I don't, well, luxury, I don't know, but this is,
I mean, not everyone can say they've gotten far in life to own one of these.
right?
What does it do?
You can expand stuff out with a hydraulic ram.
So you're going to hydraulic ram this step back in place?
Yeah.
Seems a little excessive, but I mean, as long as it doesn't make it work. So what are we doing with this fancy thing?
I've got my stationary end down here on the bumper, which is pretty solid, and I'm going to use the other end to push our step bracket back to try to straighten it up a little bit.
Okay.
All right, Ella, will you do the honors? Yeah.
Here it goes.
Keep going.
Is it possible we break the other side off? Because it's pushing.
Okay. Stop there for a second. Now, Ella, if you will loosen, see this up right here? If you'll loosen that up, turn it that way. There you go. All right.
Yeah, it bounced back pretty far.
Did it?
Yeah.
All right. So, like I said,
It'd be nice if we could take the step off. Because as it is right now, we're just going to wind up bending the other bracket out on the right side.
well, okay. I can block that side off the wheel with a wood block to keep it from moving. So let me try that.
Look at this ingenuity.
Well, nobody said it was going to work, but Ella,
Yes.
give her some pumps. Okay, doesn't have to be fast. Okay, keep going. Keep going. All right, stop there. All right, now let's loosen her up. Did that make any difference?
I don't know.
It still needs to move.
Apparently the situation has escalated.
That escalated quickly.
Well, as stated before, nobody remembers exactly how this got
No,
damaged.
it had nothing to do with you.
No.
Oh, geez.
I don't know. All right, so I'm going to use the old hammer here to massage it back into place with some tension on it. I try to whack on it, and if all else fails, I've got some heat that I might put to it too.
Don't lay in that little oil puddle there.
Right. Okay, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Hey, don't drop your ram on your head.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Ah! Oh my gosh, what was that?
I don't know.
I thought it was a chipmunk
I
falling
think it's
out.
foam.
Oh,
It's
okay.
camper innards.
Geesh.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see if we take this tension off of here, what it looks like.
You lost your helper, by the way. She's going to go swimming with her cousins.
Oh, what about me? I want to go swimming. We just got to carry a hammer with us.
Yeah, the people at the campgrounds are going to love us.
Okay.
We were working out here earlier and like a freak rainstorm came up. Well, it was in the forecast, but we didn't think it was really going to happen. So anyway, I didn't get the rust fix on. So I just put 3 light coats on. It's supposed to turn rust black as it dries, and it already looks a lot more black to me. So we have to wait 24 hours and then we can paint it, but it's already looking good, and I'll be back tomorrow to get some paint on here. It is a new day. We're back out at the RV and got some little bit of a bad news. Somehow it never occurred to me to cover this last night when we thought it was going to rain. So back to square one with the bumper. Can't actually do anything with it today. It's super muggy and rainy. So I think we're going to turn our attention to some of these marker lights and try to get those swapped out.
Just getting this old caulk off of here. Caulk
off.
So I can put some new lights on there, some new LEDs, and then I'll make my connections inside the camper in here. I can do that a little bit easier with these lights. The marker lights up front will be a little bit more challenging because we've got paneling up behind the lights up there.
We have these new lights here. We're going to put similar or the same ones on the side. I don't think we showed the process before though. So you're actually using rivets.
Yeah, okay, so the old hex head screws that came out of here, rusty, corroded, not gonna be good. So I'm just using aluminum rivets and a pop rivet gun here. So the holes line up, the new LEDs line up with the old holes perfectly. What you gotta do is make everything line up. These are aluminum. They're not gonna rust, of course. Over time they may corrode, but we'll put some sealant around the outside edges here, and so things should stay watertight.
Ooh.
See, it breaks it off whenever you get.
And then that's a throwaway.
Yep, definitely.
Do you see how nice that green paint was behind there?
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, I bet this thing was a looker way back in the day. I mean, we're going to try to bring it back around, but I can't imagine that green paint sitting new on the, in the showroom or the parking lot.
Handsome Harvey right there.
Handsome Harvey. So I'm just going to put the lens cover back on here and move around to the other side. Good as new.
Beauty.
Don't like that.
All right, I'm going to wipe this. Oh, good as new.
See?
Matches my shirt. When we took it for our test drive in the last video, we stopped by the gas station and washed the windshield. We thought this was all on the inside. Turns out it's on the outside. So I'm going to take another crack at getting this off. Just basically some Windex and a little Scotch-Brite and see if I can get that cleaned up. This is a very gentle Scotch-Brite. There's nothing very harsh with this. If it doesn't work, we might have to go to some steel wool, but I think it's going to do the trick. Here's my new view of the world. But if you can see, the haziness that was on the windshield pretty much came off. I didn't do the best job ever, but it's going to work. So I'm going to keep at it and head on down the line.
So they put these lights in, they pop rivet them from the inside. So I'm going to have to drill these out to get them out. They didn't leave me much room for wiring either, so we'll see how that goes.
Here. So I'm trying to get this. Oh, it comes right off. Dang, I thought this was going to be a big old deal. It's like medical tape or something.
There's probably a taped on for sale sign. What do you bet?
Oh, it could have been a "we're broke down, please don't tow us, we'll come back in the morning" sign.
Like that one there.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah.
Came right off.
Or maybe it was an eviction notice at the campground.
That could be. Whoop. Eat. There we go. Ooh, it's getting on my feet. That's nice. It is so hot out here today. Well, it's not so hot. It's just muggy. It's crazy. Oh, this is so nice. With rain in the forecast most of the day, the painting and caulking that we were planning is on hold, hopefully till just tomorrow. But I'm going to try to do some more cleaning on the interior and keep going on these windows, see if I can make a difference. in our other videos, you've seen us kind of slam this a million times, and it's because this latch is broken. So I'm going to try to switch us over to this little thumb lock deal and see if we can use that for our glove compartment. Hey, it works.
Does it? Let's see. I'm excited.
Man, I got to clean out all this mouse poop and whatnot, but
Yeah.
you want to try it out?
Yeah. Oh, that's slick. Good job.
Thanks.
Very nice. I like it. Now you got
Success.
cup holders on a hinge.
Hinge.
They're ready at any moment.
I know. What a difference. That looks awesome. We even got this little light up in here still working.
Yeah, calling that a light is being generous too.
Hey, what's this little trap door thing up here? Fuses or something?
No, that is a door to cool your feet.
Are you serious? Are you serious?
I didn't tell you about that.
No, are you 100% serious?
Yeah.
Do you remember when my feet were 146 degrees?
Everything was 146 degrees. I don't know why you worried about your
What?
feet so much.
No, are you tricking me to make me look dumb?
No, it's a little.
It's just a little door to let in air?
Okay. Well,
Is there one on your side?
I think so.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You are kidding me.
Well, okay. So if you take a look in there, it's
I
like
can't
the
see.
door to nowhere. I mean, it's the back side of the fender. Granted, it would let in a little bit of air.
We'll have to try it next time. I'm having a foot heat stroke.
Foot heat stroke.
No
You were
way.
definitely having a foot panic attack.
It was hot, okay? So my phone just alarmed that there was a flood warning in the area for the next couple hours. It's not raining yet, but we're gonna try to button up what we're doing here in case it starts to downpour. How it is these seats stayed so nice when the rest of this thing was just destroyed.
Well, when you say stayed so nice,
Well,
to
I
be
mean, they're
fair,
not.
They had kitty litter and cat food and mouse poop on them.
Well, true, but I mean, comparatively speaking, like they're not shredded, they're not ripped, they're not. I mean,
It is amazing. Like all the stitching and everything is still really good.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
wild.
It is.
So you're still working on the marker lights?
Right now I'm just trying to keep myself busy with my tools dry.
All right. I think I'm going to see if I can clean up some of this and try to make it look a little nicer.
Oh, you know what I should do?
What?
So Christy the other day is telling me she did some research online, which I also did research, but I had like zero success. If you'll remember back to our first or second video, I was checking fluids and doing different things. So the transmission dipstick has wiring and a connector on it. And I could never find what the wiring is for. So Christy, God bless her soul.
God rest her soul.
God bless her.
Oh, okay.
She
Bless her heart.
Right, bless her heart. She did more research, found out that there's actually idiot lights for the transmission. Now the transmission dipstick is a short one. It's got a little ball at the end and it registers on the end of that dipstick. And if it's low, it'll send you a trans light, and it's supposed to be in this little panel up here. So I have got to get this. There's a couple screws, the radio comes out, and then I might be able to look behind this panel here to see if there's idiot lights behind there.
That would be crazy.
When you turn the key on, nothing happens with those. So that doesn't mean that they're not working. It just maybe bulbs are out or something like that, or maybe there's no lights there. But well, I'm curious to see. It is a downpour.
Should we put the trash can away? It's a little late.
You might want to.
We're stuck here for the foreseeable now, unless we want to risk melting.
Yeah, I'm tired of getting wet.
The suspense is killing me.
Me too.
Ooh! I don't know if they can hear
the wires are cut.
Look. See? It is a
There's
thing,
two
though.
provisions.
Oh, wait. It says something. Trans.
Does it? That one says...
I can't see it in real life, but I can see it through my camera. It looks like a whale's tail. Or a high heel.
What?
But I did see the word trans. I don't think it's right where you were shining it, though.
Okay. All right. Oh, I pulled the bulb out on the right side. Or that would be our
Oh, that
left side.
definitely says something. That definitely says trans. Yeah, that says trans right there.
Oh, that little bulb. They cut
It's
the wires.
supposed to go to the dipstick.
Right. Why would they cut the wires?
Maybe it didn't work, but...
Or maybe the trans blew up and they got tired of it saying that.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So that is cool, in a way.
Mystery solved.
It is mystery solved.
Well, we might as well take that radio out while we're this far because it doesn't work.
Yeah. Sadly. Okay.
I don't know if the audio is going to even work, but we're sort of stuck here. So, I mean, we could not be wimps and make a run for it, but might as well just keep cleaning. This visor is disgusting. Oof. You know what's funny is I put gloves on, but I'm wearing a glove on my one hand, which is my left hand right now. So that's good. How's it going over there?
Pass number 1 yielded that off of the dash.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Yeah.
We are still out here in this crazy storm. We cleaned up the front, but we're going to see if you haven't, I don't know if you can even hear me. It's super loud, but if you haven't seen our other videos, we're trying to get away from propane. That is so loud. And move to all electric. So one of those steps to doing that is to get rid of this fridge that stopped working, and we're going to get rid of the furnace too that we're not actually sure if it did work. So since we're stuck out here, we're going to work on this stuff a little bit. It's not super obvious how these things are in here, so we're going to have to explore.
That's definitely
man, look at that.
That's definitely a type of screw that would go into the refrigerator. We learn new construction techniques all the time. Man, those are some screws. Yeah. We should save those.
Save those. We'll put them into our new fridge. All right, so now we had to take off this piece of trim, and I'm assuming there'll be screws behind it too. Last screw, hopefully. I'm backing up. I'm so confident this is gonna... Oh, it looks the same amount of solidness.
Oh man.
My gosh. Still nothing, huh?
No.
I mean, I looked and fought with this thing for several hours one day, and this is about how far I got. Now, I thought we had made big progress with those side screws, but maybe there's something still outside that once the rain stops, it'll be more apparent.
Hey, Hercules.
Can you hold this? Well, I had gloves. Now I have. Oh!
Oops.
Well, you got to show what you just smashed my toe with the grill brush. Well, don't show my feet that close. What we're gonna do is cause a propane leak.
Yeah.
There. Perfect.
So that really doesn't give us any sort of this is how it's put together moment.
Well, everything's on hold for now. We'll try to come back out tonight, but at this rate,
night.
It's literally a river flowing. So you want to make a run for the house?
It would be nice.
And we may not see you till tomorrow.
Right. Good night.
Good night. That was our spray paint. Come on.
Okay, you ready?
Go! Oh no, our boxes.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh.
We got to put this stuff in the garage.
Oh no, it's right.
This is our water heater and our fans. Check these out. Those are going to be awesome.
Right.
But now they're ruined. And some other stuff that I'm not sure exactly what's in there.
Look at the river coming down the center of the drive. Holy smokes.
Well, dang, I hope we don't need to return any of this stuff.
All right, it's a new dawn, it's a new day, and
it's a new beard.
It is, well, it's the same beard, it's just a little bit shorter.
Got your hairs cut this morning?
All of them, yeah. Anyway, we survived last night's deluge. Things are a little bit drier today. The sun's out. We've got some projects that we were working on yesterday. We're going to try to finish them up today. I got the step straightened out. I straightened the brackets out, got everything lined back up. It works much better. It looks like, well, I can show you how well it works now.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect, huh?
Perfect.
So as long as we don't leave the step down anymore, everything should be fine.
Right, except for the crazy amount of rust. So I did hit this with the rust fix also, like the bumper, and it did not directly get rained on, but maybe it got splashed on yesterday or just the crazy humidity. So that's coated in rust, and so is the back bumper. But we have a new plan for that, and we're going to try this POR-15. We actually had this in the garage that we bought for something else. It's the teensiest tiny can ever. So hopefully we have enough, but you should be able to paint over rust with that, which I learned today when I said, can you use it to paint over rust? And what did you say?
I spelled it out, paint over rust. P-O-R.
Yeah,
over rust.
That's literally what it means. So we'll use that to paint over this, try to get some of that main rust off first, and then paint over it. Just have to wait for the humidity to go down a little. It says it's not supposed to be used when the humidity is over 70, and we are currently over 70. Okay, so what do you have going on next?
Got some more LED light, marker lights to put up and get those ready to go.
Sweet. Is that a new one?
That is a new one, and it works.
Hey, looking good.
You wouldn't think it would make such a big difference to put these new lights on, but LEDs as opposed to dirty old...
Yikes. Oh, did I catch that?
Yikes.
I might have caught that on video. This massive branch just fell. Dang. It's like Final Destination up in here today. All right, so what were you saying?
So anyway, yeah, LEDs is a huge difference maker.
All right, so you want to turn them on?
Yeah, tell me if you can notice the new from the old.
Oh yeah, barely can tell a difference. Just kidding. No, they look awesome. Good job.
Thanks.
So 3 more to go in the front, 1 on the side, and move on to the next thing.
Yep. If it was a pop-up, it probably would have gone through the roof.
Oh man.
In this particular wiring scenario, red on the light is going to go to black on the camper there, and black will go to white. Just the way it is wired.
It really is a modern marvel.
Not only is it heat shrink, but there's a solder joint there in the middle. After you run both of your wires together, you add some heat to that, it melts the solder joint and bonds your wires together. So if you can tell here, you run your wire in past the red band on either side of the solder joint there, and then it's bare wire in the middle, and as they touch, that solder joint in the middle is what melts and bonds them together. I'm using this handy dandy butylene? I don't know, I'll call it butylene. It's a little torch that you can use to solder or to do shrink wrap. All you got to do is get it close to your wires here. You'll see it start doing its thing. It starts melting the solder joint. I'm actually doing the heat wrap first. It kind of holds things in place a little bit nicer. And those red bands, they start to not melt, but they kind of bleed out into the solder joint there, or the shrink wrap portion of it, and it lets you know that I guess that you've got enough heat to it, that it's doing its job right. Alright, so then we come back in here and see if we can see it happening. There, oops. Hope I didn't miss that. But there, you can see how that solder joint melts and bonds your wires together. It'll cool down here in a minute, and we'll stuff it back in the hole, put some pop rivets in, put the lens on, and then seal her up, and we'll be done. We're going to try a little bit of quick body work here. Apparently, when we were working on the taking the paneling off the inside before, somebody got a little bit aggressive in the old removal.
You said somebody like you were blaming somebody.
Well, I don't want to point fingers, but anyway.
It's hearsay.
Hearsay. So what we're going to do, Christy's going to hold a block of wood on the back side of this. There's paneling still on that was never removed for some reason. But anyway, she's going to hold this block on the back side. I'm going to tap this side with a body hammer, see if I can get that to flatten out just a little bit. I would use a dolly normally, but we can't even see visibly where the gouges are inside. So try a bigger chunk.
Got the ladder, gonna go get it cleaned up. Got a cool looking mushroom coming along here. Crazy. All right, so here's the ladder, and still got some of this residential roofing tar on there. I'm having nightmares just looking at it. If you haven't seen the video where we redid the roof, you'll want to check that out. Someone had basically like hot mopped it. So I'll scrape that off the ladder, get the old butyl off, put new butyl on, and screw it back up on the camper. Oh my gosh, this stuff is terrible.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hey. So I used the razor blade for about 4 seconds and then realized that was going to take too long.
You did that with the razor blade?
No, but this has been bent. So before we put the ladder back up, should we try to straighten that out and risk breaking it, or do we just put it up the way it is?
It makes me nervous. One, I know it was up there bent already, and the feet kind of are where they need to be. If we attempt to bend that, I am definitely scared. So we would have to pull it out up top a little bit and then straighten that kink there. That scares me.
Remember your training and trust your instincts.
We're going to try to go with just a little manpower here. Little body weight, gentle.
Is it a dumb
squish.
idea if it works? Second, right. Oh,
If that breaks, I'm going to cry.
you're going to blame me is what's going to happen. And then I'm
Wow.
going to cry.
Yeah, because you're jumping on it. It is.
Oh.
You did. Oh, we'll have to tape it. Well, good news and bad news. It's pretty straight. We just have to find someone who can weld aluminum. So it probably won't go up today, which is a bummer, but
She's giving me that eye, isn't she? Hindsight is 2020.
got my POR-15 here. I did go through and use their cleaner and degreaser. I did not record that because, you know, boring.
Very boring.
I'm ready to roll this on. It's pretty thin. It's going to take 2 coats. As soon as the first one's tacky, I'll put on a second coat. And then we have to wait 3 hours and come back with some spray paint, and that should do it. So hopefully this tiny little can is enough to cover the whole bumper and stair twice.
Oh, easy.
And I have the biggest paint tray in the world, so it's going to waste half of this can just coating the paint tray.
This is called planning ahead.
Yeah. I had smaller ones. I just have no idea where they went. This is like water. And from what I've learned online, if you get it on your hands,
You're in trouble.
oh, you are in big trouble. So, well, I got to set that there. So that's nice.
It's been quite a few years since I've used this stuff. Oh, look at it.
Oh, yeah.
Boy. Just don't dry roll.
Well, it says don't put it on too thick.
Yeah.
So since I'm planning another coat, go on the thinner side. Maybe the inside here I'll do thinner because you don't really see it as much. Man, it does go far though. No kidding.
Mm-hmm.
So what are the odds the rust just pops back through here?
This stuff, I'll tell you what'll happen. So this stuff will dry super hard, and it'll be, it's about the consistency of like a porcelain.
That's genuine porcelain. And that ain't crockery.
I mean, it is tough stuff. So, what it may be our downfall is the fact that there were some little paint flecks here and there. This is not exactly completely bare metal.
Yeah, it was spray bombed at some point.
Yeah, so the POR-15 might react to the spray bomb or whatever was used before and lift, and then of course can't guarantee its results. But if it's stuck to bare metal, it's staying there for a while. This isn't a UV protectant, so you do have to top coat it though. I will give you this little tidbit. I did paint cars for a few years. I do hate painting houses or walls or anything that involves a roller or brush. An air sprayer is much more my speed.
You said that like you were a computer talking.
I am a computer. I hate painting with brushes and rollers.
Well, and I will also add that Alexa said the humidity is currently 61%. So we should be good. Hopefully this doesn't dry with a bunch of weird bubbles. And
Yeah.
here we go. Did I miss
Wow.
any big?
Hey, I don't see any big swaths of mist metal. It looks good. If it
Should I try to hit the bottom?
Well, I mean, yes. Did you clean?
Oh,
the bottom?
no.
Now you're in trouble.
What do I do?
Well, you can either add more to your arm or wait for that to wear off.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Should I try to get it off right now somehow?
I mean, you could try. You neither are going to be able to get it off or have time to, though.
What does it take to get it off?
Probably mineral spirits or
I just got through saying, they said online, if you get it on you, you're done for.
yeah.
The only thing that can take it off is time.
Right. Well, that's about right. I was going to say
Regenerate
maybe
new skin.
you could try some acetone.
Yeah.
But that's not good for you. So,
All right. Well, I'll just let it dry and I don't know.
well, just try not to.
I don't want to smear it around farther.
Right. Just try not to get any more on you.
Moron.
So you did start to do the underside of the bumper. Are you going to do that at the very last?
Yeah.
That's a good idea. Save your
I wanted to do this step
material.
first.
About a half can down. Well, you're going to have just enough, maybe.
I think so.
Maybe. Okay. Wait until round 2. That was magic. Or was it? It's totally awesome.
It also ate the paint off of the RV wall earlier. So, I mean, it's probably safe to put on your skin.
Probably.
Okay. Throwing on a second coat. It's still tacky, but it said you can put it on when it's tacky. And it's looking good. So far, so good. I mean, I have a bunch of dead bugs in it, but if you don't look too close, it looks great.
Right. Nobody can see bugs that are painted over black anyway.
Right. Second coat's on. Got to come back in 3 hours and hit it with a little spray bomb. Mosquito's about to come out. We're going to get a coat of black top coat on here and probably call it a night. It's hard to tell where I'm actually going, partly because it's dark, partly because the POR-15 dried gloss black, but you can see it in here if you get in tight there. You can see it on that paper perfectly.
Right. You're doing a good job of painting the paper.
Oh, shoot.
Masterful.
Thanks. All right, I'll keep going. See, just hold her down and let her go.
Right.
No short technique for me.
Make those bugs stay.
Oh, yeah. There were about 100 little bugs I tried to wipe off, but some of them are now one with the Harvey. Whew.
You're like the Picasso of spray paint.
Thank you. Picasso did kind of abstract crazy art, though.
Cut a deer off.
No. We'll edit that out.
We're back again. It's the 4th of July. We've got a couple projects we're going to do, and then we are going to relax a little bit.
Hip hip hooray.
Hip hip hooray. So this old stuff is in pretty bad shape. It had shrunk quite a bit. It seems it's not really that pliable at all, honestly, compared to the new stuff, that is. So anyway, we're going to swap this out for the new and get her sealed up.
There's Tyler. Here's kind of a look at some on the other window. Like, this has shrunk significantly and they just kind of filled it with butyl. Here's another spot. So the window we're working on now isn't too bad, but this is kind of what it's like mostly all the way around. So these definitely need to be replaced to keep water out. All right, here's what we got as a replacement. I could only find black, so I'm hoping it doesn't change the look of this too much. What we're taking off is gray, but got black. They say to soak it in warm a little bit soapy water before you use it. It makes it a little more pliable. So that's what we have going on here, and ready to put it up. It's just going in.
I don't know. I would like to think it is. There's a little bracketry right there from the latch inside that might present a little bit of a problem, but I've got a little bit of a plastic wedge here I'm going to use for the tighter fitment areas.
Here's the profile of that stuff we got. Kind of has like a little notch, goes on the window lip, and then kind of a shark fin that goes on the window like this. Growed.
It is kind of growed. And that's out of there.
What do you think? Do you like it?
Glorious.
New window seal is in these windows. We'll keep going around. Okay, these I think turned out pretty well. Let's see how it works. Look at that.
Hey.
Easy peasy. Just unwrapping here. The bumper turned out fantastic, I think. Sort of grateful that that first spray coat stuff rusted the way it did, or we wouldn't have thought of that POR-15. But I mean, don't look too close. I mean,
Not too close.
There's a few dozen bugs or so that got in there. But what we're gonna have to do now is the trim pieces for here. At least one of them was broken, and we're gonna keep our eyes open for some legit pieces. But in the meantime, we got to get creative because this thing's from the 70s. I don't know if we're going to find exactly what we need. So we're at the Home Depot, and in the fencing department, they had these caps for the fence posts. These are actually Trex caps. So they come in 2 pieces. So we're going to get rid of this. Maybe we'll use it for something else later on. But we're going to take this and hopefully just... well, it'll come up quite a ways, but notch it out and have that slide right over and fit where the old one was. We'll have to screw it in place. We got some little bushing spacer things that will go back there. Mostly the ProFlex will hold it in place, but I don't know. It's an experiment. Wish us luck. We're going to go with the jigsaw. Maybe the multi-tool would be better. I don't know. It's an experiment, so don't judge too harsh if this... I also didn't open the other one because in case this doesn't work, we can just return it. Let's give it a try. Here goes nothing. Hey, that is not bad. So if we screw, I don't know, we'll have to see where we have wood. I pictured us screwing right here.
Mm-hmm. It should be pretty much all the way around that.
I think because we had wood down there for the ladder and whatnot. So,
for sure.
So yeah, make one more of those and caulk, we're in business. Here's these little spacer bushing things we're going to use so the plastic doesn't crush down as we screw it in. And I think we're ready to put them on. You want to do the honors? You want me to do it? Look what I did with the drill bit. For some reason, my little bit wasn't ideal for that angle. So we're breaking out all the fancy tools. What do we have now?
Oh, it's a 90. You put a bit in or a tip and do your screwing from a 90-degree angle.
All right, let's see it in action. Try not to snap the plastic thing. Oh my gosh.
Well, nobody said it was perfect.
Now I'm terrified. It is a hard angle. There it goes. Beauty.
Phew. Boy, crisis averted.
Yeah. Let's get to it. All right. I cut this pretty small, but it still comes out fast. Holy smokes. Oh, that is awful. I'm gonna have to smooth it out with my finger.
Might have to add an extra gloop over here.
Yeah, I'm gonna smooth it first and see how much extra I have.
Oh,
This stuff is
good.
stinking expensive.
Well, maybe it's one of those you get what you pay for.
Well, I think you do. They say it lasts like 25 years. I don't know. I mean, we'll see. It is 2,000 degrees out here right now.
I hadn't noticed.
I wanted to get the video earlier of you just pouring sweat. Missed it. Ah, there we go. We're going to have to take this tape off, though, ASAP. All right.
Okay, well, leave the tape, take the tape.
I don't even sweat, and I am sweating.
I don't believe it.
Ooh. La la.
La la.
Need to do another cleanup video now. This thing's sat for so long. It's all dirty again. Oh yeah. When we bought this camper, it was missing the G, and when we did the cleanup, we found it. It was super exciting. Glued it back on, and that thing is still stuck pretty good. But we had another casualty, and this D fell off. So I'm going to go ahead and stick that back on, and hopefully the rest of these don't fall off anytime soon. Going to use the same 3M plastic emblem and trim adhesive, and just gloop it on the back. Is it straight though? I'm just going by the dirt pattern that was left behind. I think it's going to come up a little on the right. See? I'm going to tape it if that looks good to you.
Yeah.
Oh, he sparkles.
Yeah.
Harvey Sparkles, that's what we call him. All right, good luck, D. We thought it was more flattering with the camera up high, and it keeps the sweat from dripping in our eyeballs. This video is about done. We'll put some footage over to show the marker lights lit up at night and the reveal of the D, because that's a big deal. So anyway, we appreciate everyone watching. We're going to go throw on some Stars and Stripes t-shirts and take the kids out to enjoy the holiday. We hope you all had a nice 4th of July. And if anything in this video made you smile, go ahead and throw a thumbs up in there. We'd appreciate it.
Sounds good. We'll see you next time.